Hey there everybody, this is Mike, Low Def Media, and today we are outside. We are at Pine Mountain in Cartersville, Georgia, and using my Sony DSC-HX80 today because I'm feeling a tad bit nostalgic. Saw a YouTube video yesterday, and the guy was explaining some of the differences or some of the reasons why he loves his Sony RX100 compared to some of the newer vlog-centric cameras. And you know, it got me thinking, this guy says he shoots 1080 all the time. And my DSC-HX80 here, that's all it does, 1080. So you know, I said, if he can shoot 1080 and love his camera, then I should be able to shoot 1080 and love my camera. So I've got it on face lock, using just handheld, no tripod, no gimbal, relying on the, I think it's got active steady shot built in. And so we're gonna get some video here on the trail, and I want you to let me know down in the comments what you think of this, about 5-year-old Sony point and shoot camera. Again, 1080p, 60 frames a second, no external mic. And let me know if this is maybe something that you could see yourself using for some of your vlog entries or content creation. So just there behind me is the crest, the top of Pine Mountain. And so just got done there. And so now we're heading back down, and there are 2 trails that lead to the top of Pine Mountain. One is the green trail and the other is the red. Now you would think that the red trail would be the hardest trail, but it's not. The green trail is the one that's the steepest and has the most rocks. The red trail is the one that's a little more windy, a little flatter, and not nearly as technical. So I'm going to take the red trail back down and see if I can get some good images with the Sony. So the DSC-HX80 has a 30 times zoom. Let's see what that looks like real quick. Gonna zoom in on that rock down there. Nice and smooth. Once you get to that full extent of the zoom, you've got to keep it pretty steady. I would recommend getting a tripod. Look how far away. Now, I will tell you this, that's one of the real advantages to a point and shoot camera like this, as opposed to a fixed lens camera, like let's say the new ZV-1F, which only has the one fixed lens for vlogging. You can't do things like that, and you can't change the lens. But when you get a point and shoot like this, like maybe, I think there's a few other Sony point and shoots. Let's say you got the Canon, the G7X Mark III. It's got a similar lens that allows you to zoom in, and so you get a lot of flexibility with the single lens, and you don't have to worry about switching them in and out. And I'll say this, that with this lens, it also has that built-in slide, that cover that protects the lens. And I can't tell you how many times I've just thrown this in my pocket and I haven't had to worry about scratching the lens because it's covered. And now the thing that I kind of learned about this today while we were out here. The back LCD screen is not a touch screen. So you have to use the dial beside it. It's a little wheel. Now some people say that's a deterrent because they want the flexibility and the ease of touching the screen. But I will tell you this, that when you're doing outdoor vlogging like this, that what you don't want to do is accidentally touch the screen and then end a recording or change the recording. So I kind of like not having a touch screen. Hey, just like that, we are back down. Here's the start of the trail, heading to the parking lot. Now it's time to take this video home and see what we got. Hey there everybody, we are back in the office, and couple things. First, I'm sure you've already noticed that I'm not the best videographer or editor, but hey, it's a work in progress, getting there. But I am hoping that you were able to see that the DSC-HX80 does have a lot of features to offer. Now, I'm gonna peel back the curtain real quick and just kind of give you some insight into the life of a content creator, especially a rookie content creator like me. So, trying to film this clip, it wasn't easy. And let me explain. So first, I knew that the point and shoot camera would not do well here in a dimly lit office. So I decided to go with a different camera. I was going to use the Sony Handycam because I figured it's designed to be a video camera, so it's probably going to pick up low light a little bit better. So I used that. I was sorely mistaken. That was horrible. So I had to delete all that, scrap it, put that back on the shelf. It's right there. And I said, okay, I'll use my iPhone. iPhone, very dependable. It's 4K image on the front-facing camera. That'll be plenty. So I use an app that's on my laptop and my phone to connect it so I can record directly into my editor, and it downsamples it from 4K to 1080. Looks horrendous. Gotta scrap all that. So then I said, okay, I'm gonna use Filmic Pro. Everybody, you've heard of Filmic Pro. I've got the original version, not the subscription version, so I'm figuring, hey, I can record with that. Sure enough, I record, looks great. I'm just gonna, download it into my photos, and then I'll use AirPlay or, AirPlay, to send it to my Mac. Nope, because you've got to have the subscription. It auto updated to the newest version, and so now it's the subscription version, the Pro. And so in order to use that, you got to have the subscription, which I'm not going to do. So now this is take number 4, using the Moment video app, or I guess it's the camera app. And so recording this external audio here, got the blue, not the Yeti, but the blue Snowball. And so I'm hoping you're seeing just a little bit of upgrade from that DSC-HX80 because it's a 1080p and this is obviously a 4K image. Now let's get back to the camera. So the point and shoot. Really enjoyed being out there today. Very easy to use. The images were great. The zoom lens is a very nice feature to have on a vlogging camera. I wish the field of view was a little bit wider, but that zoom is amazing. The Zeiss lens, always very dependable. Very easy. I did edit some of those photos, and so that was very easy to do. They give you a lot of data to work with, so that was good. Audio, it's average. It's got 2 microphones on the top, but they're not going to give you stellar audio. So in an office environment, always good to have an external mic. And if you're outside, you do have, you might want to think about recording secondary audio to pair up later. I have done that in the past, but for this particular episode, wanted you to see exactly what that was going to sound like. So I think we've covered all the bases there. let me do this. Thank you for taking the time to watch the channel and to check out this video. If this is the kind of content that you like and you want to see more of it, become a subscriber, and always leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video, what you think of the camera, the Snowball, the audio and video coming out of the camera here, the iPhone mini, and also the DSC-HX80. Let me know what you think. It's 5 years old, so it's a trusty, reliable camera, and so if you're just starting out, maybe it's something you need to pick up. So thanks again. This is Mike, Low Def Media. We'll see you in the next one.